Assalamu alaikum class 5. Today you have a English practice book. You have a reading lesson about a camping adventure. First of all, you will read out complete lesson, then you will solve your exercise. Question number 1, you have circle the correct answer. Number 1 is, what was the first thing Cindy and her family did at the campground? B option is correct. Set up the tent. Number B. What is the setting of the story? B option is correct. A campground. On next page you have question number 3. In which point of view is the story told? C option is correct. Third person. Number 4. How did Cindy likely feel when she found out what the noise was? A option is correct. Relieved. Number 5. Which of these object is not necessary for a camping trip? C option is correct. Skis. Number 6. What was an important skill that Cindy learned in this context, in this text? A option is correct. How to set up a tent. Number 7. Which theme does this text best represent? D option is correct. Camping is an adventure. Next, write complete answers. Question number 8. How did Cindy feel about camping? The answer is, Cindy had always wanted her parents to take her for camping because she thought that camping was much fun for her. On next page, question number 9, you have you ever gone camping? Write about your experience. If you have never been camping, would you like to go camping? Why or why not? You will write down here. Question number 10. Match the words in column A with their meanings in context. You have two columns here. Column A with words and column B with meanings. You will match them. A number, researched, explore or looked for. B number, delicious, of good taste. C number, splashing, liquid moving, falling or hitting something in a noisy and messy way. D, crawled, move forward on the hands and knees. E, crept, to move slowly with the body close to the ground. Next, question number 11. Use the words in column A in meaningful sentences. In column A, you have a first word, research. Here you will write your sentence. Cindy had researched campground and found a good one. Next word you have, delicious. Cindy thought that her dinner was delicious. Number C, splashing. Cindy heard the noise of splashing and thought it was raining. Number D, crawled. The rush hour traffic crawled around the bypass. E number, crept. Lizards and snakes crept over ground. Next you have English grammar work related to present perfect tense. You have definition here. वो फेल जिसमें किसी काम का करना या होना ज़माना हाल में मुकम्मिल होना ज़ाहिर हो। उर्दू में शनाख्त उर्दू फ़िक्रात के आखिर में चुका हो, चुकी हो, चुके हों वगैरह आता है। Here you have rules. In present perfect tense you will use third form of verb, and you have helping verbs here, has and have. In case of singular nouns like he, she, it, and with any name you will use has. In case of plural like we, you, they, you will use have. In case of I also you will use have. Now you have a sequence of the sentences, affirmative sentences. मैं अपना काम ख़त्म कर चुकी हूँ. The translation is I have finished my work. I is a subject, have is a helping verb, finished is a verb, work is a object. Next negative sentences. वो नाश्ता नहीं कर चुकी है. She has not taken breakfast. She is a subject, has is a helping verb with not, taken is a verb, breakfast is a object. On next page you have interrogative sentences. क्या वो सेब खा चुका है? The translation is has he eaten apple? Has is a helping verb, he is a subject, eaten is a verb, and apple is a object. Next negative interrogative sentences. क्या वो घर नहीं पहुंच चुका है? Has he not reached home? Has is a helping verb, he is a subject, and you will use here not for negative sense, reached verb, and home is a object. Next present perfect continuous tense. डेफिनेशन इज उर्दू में शनाख्त उर्दू फ़िक्रात के आखिर में ता रहा है, ती रहे हैं, ती रही है, ते रहे हैं वगैरह आता है. इसमें वक्त को शामिल किया जाता है. Here you will use first form of verb with the addition of ing and you have helping verbs has been and have been. In case of singular you will use has been. In case of plural you will use have been. Here you have other words too, since or for. In case of point of time you will use since, and in case of period of time you will use for. Next you have sequence of the sentence, affirmative sentences. मैं सुबह से खत लिखता रहा हूँ. I have been writing a letter since morning. I is a subject, have been helping verb, writing verb, and letter is a object. Next negative sentence. लड़के सुबह से शोर नहीं करते रहे हैं. Boys have not been making noise since morning. Boys is a subject, have not been helping verb with not for the sense of negative sentence. Making verb is a verb, noise is a object. Since morning, we are using here since for morning. It's a point of time. Interrogative sentence. क्या बच्चा 2 घंटे से रोता रहा है? Has the child been weeping for 2 hours? Has helping verb. The child is a subject. Weeping is a verb. Next, negative interrogative sentence. क्या वो जुमे से मेरा स्वेटर नहीं बुन रही है? Has she not been knitting my sweater since Friday? Has is a helping verb. She is a subject. Knitting is a verb. Sweater is a object, and we are using here since for point of time. Now you have a diary. English practice book, unit number 2, a camping adventure for learning. English B, present perfect and perfect continuous tense. Translate into English for practice.